Today I'll give you a list of 5 things you need in order to start trading with expert advisors or trading robots as they are commonly called. And this video is not only for beginners but also for experienced traders who might be doing it incorrectly. Let's start with the first one, a machine. It could be your laptop, personal computer, or a VPS. Now I know that most people want to trade from the phone, right? Everybody uses phone nowadays for social media, for contacting people, and really we spend a lot of time on the phones, but trading with expert advisors, seriously and professionally, cannot really happen from the phone, guys. You need either a good laptop where you can install a MetaTrader platform, and you need to have a consistent internet connection. Do not close it to sleep. It will disconnect from the internet. You will disconnect from the broker. This thing over here should be always green and connected to the server of the broker. So if you are using a laptop, it should be awake all the time. The second option is a personal computer, which is of course the better option because you can install more platforms and you can test more expert advisors and robots, ideally on a demo account, so you will not be risking real money. And the third option is a virtual private server, and there are plenty of companies that offer that. On our website, FEA Trading Academy, we have a dedicated page where you can see some suitable websites that are reliable for algorithmic trading, and there are more options below, but it costs money, right? You will have to pay monthly in order to access this virtual private server where you can install MetaTrader platform, and you will not worry about the internet connection or the electricity, which is also an important part, but again, I say it costs money. Now, the best option, and something I've done together with my team, is to have kind of a server, a very powerful machine where you can install local VPSs and you can have unlimited number of MetaTrader platforms installed. Well, it's not actually unlimited because still there is a capacity, but I'll show you the latest machine we bought, and you can see all of the parts. Obviously the RAM is important for the MetaTrader platforms, and if you have more than one machine you will need a switch. I already have 4 machines, so a switch was needed, a second internet provider was needed, some batteries, UPSs, but that's a lot. I know, but that's my job and I had to do that in order to test so many expert advisors. But if you get one of those machines, you will comfortably install a few VPSs. So I have 8 VPSs on one of the machines and I can connect to any of them at any moment. And you can see that on any of the VPSs I have a few MetaTrader platforms installed. Actually, we keep it up to 20, so 7 VPSs with 20 MetaTrader platforms is 140 MetaTrader platforms on each of those machines. That is an investment, guys. It costs money to get such a machine. Of course, it depends where you are living, if you have a good internet connection, if you have a reliable electricity. But if you want to do it seriously, this is the better option because you will spend less for monthly costs on virtual private servers. Obviously, if you want to trade just a few expert advisors on a few MetaTrader platforms, a laptop or a personal computer that is always awake is good enough. At number 2, you will need an account. It could be a live account, a funded account, or a prop firm challenge. Now with the live account, obviously it's a bigger initial investment. For example, you fund a $1,000 live account with any regulated forex broker. That's super important, and you have access to those funds. You can withdraw at any moment. The second option is a funded account. A very suitable platform for that is iFunds. I have the website right in here and I'll show it to you. So with iFunds, you can get a capital to trade with. You just purchase this account. For example, a 10K account costs $700, but you have some limitations limitations like the max drawdown, and you can decide what the max drawdown will be in your account, but the lower it is, obviously the higher the profit split is. And I usually go with 7%, where I get 70% profit split, and for $700 I would have 10k trading capital. And I actually have many of those accounts. You can see that in my portal. I have requested many withdrawals. One was declined because the amount was not available in my equity, so basically I have requested $871, but while doing it the equity dropped a little bit, so I've requested $870 and it was approved. And iFunds is a reliable platform for that, but there is a lot of scam with the funded and with the prop firms, which you should be careful with. So I'll leave the link to iFunds with a coupon that will discount extra if you decide to purchase an account. Now with the prop firms, obviously it's much more difficult because you need to pass a challenge, 1 step or 2 step. There are plenty of rules like daily drawdown, max drawdown. You cannot trade with expert advisors usually, or at least not with third-party robots, because they do not want many traders to have the same trades, and you cannot trade from the same IP address like other traders, and a lot of limitations, simply because the prop firms make money from the challenges, not from your profits, guys. Number 3, you will need a robot, and we've made it easy for our traders and for the subscribers. On the website Affiliate Trading Academy, we have displayed publicly all of our results on live accounts. You can see how many live accounts we've been running with $1,000 deposit, and you can see all of the robots we are trading with a live track record, no manipulations here. There are robots suitable for smaller accounts like 500 and 200, and I'm forcing my team now to find more and more expert advisors for smaller accounts, because it is actually better to test on a small live account rather than demo account, because the conditions are not the same with the brokers. So it's better to test, for me, the expert advisors on a small account. If I'm happy with the results, then I'll deposit more and I would invest more in this expert advisor. And if you decide to use challenges or funded trading, again, you will see which expert advisors we found to be suitable, and you can see exactly which of the robots are profitable in the last 1 month. Like the FX stabilizer is really killing it. A lot of profits on the funded accounts, on the live accounts from this EA. But the best thing I always suggest is to have more than one expert advisor. For example, if you have 5k to deposit, and that's not an investment advice, I'm not a financial advisor, it's your personal choice how you will invest your funds and how you will be trading. But let's assume I have $5,000 to invest. What I would do is I would spend $1,000 for EAs. I will pick 2, 3, 4 EAs for total amount of $1,000, and the other $4,000 I would invest in, let's say, 2 live accounts and 2, 3 funded accounts like with iFunds. So I have a portfolio, and if you have a good risk diversification between different account types and different robots, if one of them fails, if one of them hits the stop loss, or it has a bad trading month, you will still be on profit, or at least you will not lose everything. But if I put the 5k in one robot and it blows the account, that's it, everything's lost. So keep an eye on the results on our website, and you will find many expert advisors that are trading on live account with the different brokers, with funding platforms like iFunds. You can see all of the robots that we are trading on an iFunds account. And as always, I suggest withdrawing profits, and I regularly do it. So for example, you can see that with this account where I'm trading the FX stabilizer, once it made about $1,400, I requested a withdrawal. So I'm back to the starting balance. I have profits in my account and I'm happy with it. I'm not risking it all. A good risk diversification with decent amount of robots and different type of accounts works really well for the long term. At number 4, before, we have to put money. Unfortunately, you cannot start without any investment, guys. And I want to be transparent and real with you because many of you, my subscribers, are asking about free expert advisors, asking about how to start without putting any money into it. It's nearly impossible, okay? That's the reality. You need to have some money in order to start. If you don't have, do not rush it. Test on a demo account. Follow our results. We are testing it for everybody, for me, for my team, for you guys. You don't need to put many robots on demo account. We are doing it already on a live account, and you can just follow our results. So when you have some capital to invest in trading, you will be ready for it. You will have an idea which expert advisors are profitable in the long term, and you will know exactly what to trade with. And I quite often get the question, how can I start with $100 or how can I start with $200? If you have that amount of money, that is okay. Invest that amount of money in education. Buy online courses, learn as much as you can about trading, algorithmic trading, or just invest your time to educate yourself as much as possible before you risk $100 or $200, guys, because it is very likely that you will lose that. And at number 5, we have the most important, desire. You have to fall in love with algo trading or in trading in general. You have to be patient. If you don't see great returns in the first month, that's normal. Many of those CAs that we have make just 1 or 2% a month, sometimes less. I have a team member, a trader in the team who follows those results, and they notify me when some of the expert advisors make 0.5 or 0.2% in the last 30 days. That's okay. I got used with that. I then try to tweak a little bit the inputs, change something so I can reach 2 to 3, 5% a month. But patience is vital and you have to be passionate about it. Don't stop learning. Don't stop looking for better and better expert advisors. This is how I succeeded in having a profitable portfolio of so many expert advisors, so many accounts we are testing with my team. And because I was patient and passionate, I am where I am today with a team of traders, and I'm very happy with what I do because I know that on the other side of the camera, many of you appreciate it and will keep doing what we're doing. And if you want to support our work, guys, if you're watching this video until the end, it means the world to me. I'll be really happy if you subscribe and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. This helps us improve and add more accounts to our portfolio and test more and more expert advisors. As I like to say at the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that I love you. Check out this video on my site to learn more about one of the EIs that is very profitable recently. Trade safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.